Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, December 31st, 2022. This is the last day of the year to make some tree work count. Got a nice little Christmas tree in the background for you guys. I've committed today to documenting my entire day. What we have on the slate is we're going to meet Jarrett on the job site today, and he's going to be climbing a couple of trees for us. And then that shouldn't take honestly, we should only be there for a few hours. There's not too much on that job. And then after that, we're going to head to a second job today. And that one is just going to be a very simple, even though it's going to take just as long, a single tree down by a lake. So we're going to cut that up, haul that off. And that should be our day. So just a couple of small putsy jobs. Shouldn't be anything too crazy, but we really needed Jarrett, because these trees are just a little out of my comfort zone. I can climb trees, but I'm not doing ones that are hanging over cabins. So this one we needed him for, and that's about all we have going today. So come along, we'll get some shots today of just Jarrett climbing trees, doing his thing, and we'll be hauling the trailer around today, even though we only need it for a really tiny tree. So thanks for tuning in, and enjoy today's show. All right, about 5 to 7, and we are out of here. 5 minutes ahead schedule. I suppose I can shut this off for you guys. There we go. It is still dark o'clock. Man, oh man. I don't know how much you guys can see. All right, trailer's hooked up, ready to rock. Give you a look at this bad boy. Ready to rock. I feel bad taking her out in the salt. This is a brand new trailer we bought maybe 3 months ago. I feel really bad taking it out in the salt, but gotta make money. This year, maybe next year, we'll see. Sure would like to upgrade from the door magnets. They're nice, they're simple, but we have a lot of real estate. Yeah. Sure would look nice. Maybe not a wrap, but my dad did some lettering on his trucks, the last couple trucks he's had, and sure does look nice. Well, this is what the truck looks like. Yes, I'm a pack rat, but yes, we have a lot of junk we need to get to the job site every day, and throwing it in the back, especially this time of year, just ain't happening. I love that gooseneck setup, but the drawback with that is I can't use, what's it called? I can't use my tonneau cover. So, kind of a bummer, but we got the extended cab for lots of extra space. Up here, toe straps, extra dry socks, really important. All right, let's hit it. Man, there's just something about the midwinter blues when it comes to working. It's 7 o'clock right now. There, most days during the summer when we're either packing up to head to site or already on site, and it's just brighter and bright at 7 a.m. So first stop of the day here, we are actually dropping the trailer at my parents' house here, because the first job we're going to today, there's no way I'm getting the trailer turned around. It's a little dead-end road. I actually almost got the pickup stuck there. I went there 2 weeks ago, I want to say, and I almost got the pickup stuck there, so I'm not dragging a trailer back there. It would not end well for me today. My helper is going to meet me on site, so we're going to drop this trailer at my folks' place, because actually the second job for the day that we need the trailer for the actual removal, that's just right across the road from my folks. So works out pretty dang good for me. Parents have a beautiful driveway. I absolutely love this long driveway. Lots of pine, spruce, balsam on the sides. I just think it's really neat. Really neat after it's snowed. Might not be cool to plow, but sure does look nice. There you go. Now you guys can actually see a little something. driveway is really level, but I'm not sure if we're in a level spot or not here. We'll give her one. We'll give her two, I mean. Listen to the radio. For those on a budget like myself, firewood, awesome wheel chucks. Absolutely awesome. Can't beat them. Look at that. Nice, and if they get froze down, oh well. Those hydraulics scream in the morning. We're only at 14 degrees here today. Ain't too bad. Oh. Come on. Dang thing. Down. Perfect. Snow-covered bed. Man, I can't wait to melt this off one day. I gotta pull this inside somewhere. All right, trailer's good for the day. For the morning, I should say. Thanks, Dad, for the storage. Be back in a few hours. Let's go get her. Good old main stretch of Big Fork. Lit up like Christmas. Not a lot going on this morning. I gotta fuel up. I'm gonna go down to Frontier in Marcel. Job's just 3.1 miles north of Frontier. So I'd rather gas up there. And, who knows, maybe I'll treat myself to a breakfast sandwich or not. Usually a bunch of the, I say older, because I'm a young buck, but usually a bunch of the regular-aged contractors are hanging out there in the mornings too. Always good to bullshit with the guys. Somewhat enjoyable. Maybe get a coffee or a cappuccino. Sounds pretty damn nice. We are way ahead of schedule. It's 7:30 and job site's only 20 minutes away. I just got to fuel up. That'll probably take 15. And I told Jared to meet me there at 8:30, so that's all right. I'd rather be running early today. We need saw gas. We'll mix up some saw gas too. Just have a gay old time. All right. Well, we're all gassed up. I'm getting fueled up, and we are almost to the job site. This one is an interesting one, simply just of how we got the job. Dalkey Forestry Services had a really busy last push in the fall. We were trying to get just a pile of projects done before snow set in, and especially before deer season, because everybody wanted to take a little time off. And I had a great group of part-time guys that all busted their butt for me. They just went above and beyond every expectation I had for them, and they really helped me get a lot of work done in the fall. So we were kind of as a celebration, I took everybody out to eat at Timberwolf. If you've never been to Timberwolf before, and you're in the Marcel area, I highly recommend stopping by and checking it out. It is the best food in the north half of Itasca County. Might even be in the entire Itasca County. I don't know for certain, but I know the Timberwolf's got the best around. But anyways, we stopped there to eat, and after, I think it might have been the next day even, I got a hit on the website that went something along the lines of, hey, we saw your group eating at Timberwolf, and it's where we got your name from, and we have some trees around our cabin that need to be cut down. Oh, sweet. You know, whenever you get a chance to this winter. Great. And on top of that, there is no removal. We are cutting the trees down. We are making sure they're not covering their driveway, and then we are leaving, which is amazing. It's not that I don't like removing brush. It's not that I don't charge to remove brush, but in order for me to actually turn a decent profit, I would have to, oh, it is really snowy on this road. I would have to charge folks just an unhealthy amount to make it actually worth the time. So customers get a better deal, and I get a better deal when we're just cutting the trees and leaving them on site. So I'm really happy with that. This is a road that's not really plowed here often that this job site's on today. I guess I could have gotten a trailer turned around in here now. Somebody has their driveway plowed out. Yeah, I guess I could have got a trailer turned around. Ah well, it would have been a pain. And it's not worth getting stuck today. So, that's alright. We live and we learn, right? I don't want to mess around with getting stuck anywhere today. That's not worth it. Somebody's just probably wondering what the hell I'm doing spinning around in their driveway. Looks like nothing but a bunch of snowmobilers. I don't know if these folks are local or not down this road. All the folks that live here. I know our customers aren't. They treat this as their cabin. And it's a beautiful little place on the lake. So I'll get spun around here, get parked, and we'll kind of do a little preview of what we're doing today. All right, ladies and gents, I've got you on my head, and we'll take a little walk. Jared is not here yet. I'm 20 minutes early. They plowed out a little spot here, which is kind of nice. Ken back in with the truck. I really didn't want to get stuck. I didn't know how deep the snow was here yet, but we can get in here. If somebody needs to get around, that's not too bad. Maybe I'll wait till Jared's here in case I need to tug out. We always bring tow straps this time of year. So, on today's agenda, trees marked in blue. We've got this guy here. Oh yeah, not too bad. And this guy here, this is one that I definitely needed Jared for. You know, it's not that it's towering over the cabin, but definitely want to take it easy and rope some things down, and definitely a good one for him. He's got, is it 20 years experience, 20 some? He's got almost as much experience as I am old. So that's definitely where he shines on these. But that shouldn't be too bad for him to take care of. I'll run ropes if he needs. And then down over here, we've got that birch. That's kind of, if you draw a line from us to the corner eve of the cabin and keep going, that birch there. So that one will probably just climb up, and we'll hook a rope to and top and flop the top down the hill and then flop the stem down the hill, I imagine. That's what I had in my head when I sold it. And these ones, you know, not that they're terrible. You might look at them on video and go, well, man, why don't you just, you know, hook a rope to it? It's right next to the road, hook your truck to it, or you got other trees, you know, hook a winch up to it and just pull them over the right way. It wouldn't be terrible, but we want to do it without damaging the rest of these trees. So any sort of pulling the tree this way, really, we could kiss these little trees goodbye. You know, and I can always ask homeowners, you know, do you care about damaging other trees? But really, we're coming in to take care of the trouble trees, not to clear cut their front yard. So we always want to try and be as careful as we can to all the surrounding trees. And this guy, you know, this doesn't have any trees in front of it that we would hurt, but this mound here is actually their septic mound. So we are not, absolutely not dropping anything on this. Not happening. And I don't want to try to steer it this way. I just want it to come down nice and safely and worry-free, trouble-free. We want everything to go as smooth as possible. So yes, it might cost just a couple more dollars to do it the right way, but it's always worth spending the money to do it the right way. So that's the plan for today. No debris removal. This is, they don't plow their driveway in the winter because that's really tough to deal with down there, and they don't have anywhere to put snow, understandably. So this is their driveway. So we're probably going to be dropping limbs and stuff on here, and as Jared's dropping them, I'm just going to try and safely get them kicked off to the side. So that way they don't have to worry about cleaning it up before they can get their vehicle in here in the spring, which would be nice. These folks have a beautiful little place. It's kind of built into a hill here, but it's a nice quiet little place. I love this. All right, well, I'm going to start getting some ropes down here, and we'll just basically get everything prepped, get saws out, fueled up, do all the quote-unquote ground guy stuff work, and then Jarrett can come and work his magic. Jarrett is a climber for, well, it sounds like he doesn't climb as much on his other job anymore, but he works full-time for another agency, and I am lucky enough to get him on contract from time to time. Saturdays work really well for his schedule, and some other oddball days sometimes, so very fortunate. I also have another individual, Zach, who he's been climbing for a number of years as well now. He works for another agency, and he has miscellaneous days available too, so when I need someone more experienced than myself, I have it, which is amazing. Because it's nice being a young guy in business, but the drawback is that you don't have as much experience as the guys that have been doing this a while. So I like to use a hybrid, and it works out really well. I never like to be the smartest guy on the job site. All right, guys, I'm gonna get some things ready, and we'll bring you back as soon as we're gearing up to actually make some progress this morning. Got my rope, got my supervisor coffee. All right, well, how long do you think this one's gonna take you?
Half hour, 40 minutes, I bet.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No. It's a lot of pulling through this little stuff. All these trees.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Good time. You want to clip rope on you when you go up?
Yeah.
Or you want me to send it up later?
I'll send it up later.
Okay. Oh yeah, see that's what I need is one of them swivel carabiners for your yeah. Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah, this is really helpful, these micro grabs.
Yeah, I've got one of those, but then I didn't think ahead and buy a carabiner to go with it, so I got one of my big gaudy ones on there.
Yeah, it's nice to clip it off, and
yeah.
it doesn't get in your way when you're walking around.
Huh. So a couple weeks ago, that took me about half an hour.
Oh yeah? Yeah, it's hard when you first start.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I give you a lot of credit because I use muscles I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
Earplugs in. It's a good spot for that. Nice and cool. That man is way more comfortable in a tree than I am. That's pretty amazing to watch. Cleaning up that sideways leaning branch. It's pretty awesome. He just decided to jump limbs. Went from the trunk to the limb. Or the other trunk, I guess you could call it. It's pretty sideways for me to call it another trunk. That man has big cojones. That was pretty cool. He just, the way he cut it and notched it, made it roll away from the cabin. Same for that one. That's really neat. Depending on what speed you cut things will determine how they fall. I know that much. So when he cut it slower, it was able to swing towards the base and then drop. All the while he's doing this, he's tied in up top, just in case anything gives way. He's doubly secure. Granted, it wouldn't be any fun if it did, but at least he wouldn't be falling more than just a couple of feet till he caught on the main trunk. Now he just brings it down one chunk at a time. Yeah, pretty dang neat. Pretty awesome. It's nice with the snow, we don't have to worry about things rolling as much. So we can drop it right at the base of the tree, and even though there's a gradual hill towards the cabin, it doesn't give it any chance to build up steam. It's one thing I hate during the summer is working on a slope. You always got to chase your logs. Nice. And back up he goes. I'm just waiting for him to drop the top. That's my favorite part. I really enjoy just watching him climb too. Call it lazy, I guess.
So foggy.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, the man that invents a pair of glasses that don't fog up in the winter is going to be rich.
Yes, he will be.
You gotta rope that top down, or you got enough room to drop it?
I got enough room to just drop it.
Sweet. He lets it drop, and then he finishes the cut. How cool is that? From the ground, I thought we were gonna have to rope that top to keep it away from the cabin, but he says we're good with the drop zone down there, so that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, right down by the base again. Sweet. Now watch him manhandle this log. Look at that. He can thread it perfectly between those couple of balsams there. So all he's doing is skimming the branches as he goes down. He's not touching either of the stems back or forward. It's just perfect. Very nice. It's very clean. I'm a big fan of my climbers, in case you can't tell. They do some amazing things. Everyone, I'm very blessed too. Everyone's been very good about PPE. Every once in a while I break my own rules on accident, or maybe on purpose. But all the guys are good about wearing their high vis, grabbing a helmet and ear pro and goggles when they come in for the day. It's been really nice. I never want to see anyone hurt on the job. That's my biggest fear. I don't care if we lose $1 million as long as no one gets hurt. Nice when you have guys that work good. They work, you know, not slow on purpose, but they work steady and they work safe. That's awesome. Very blessed. We're very blessed. Well, that's about it for this guy here. There's just a tiny little stem left. So I'm sure he'll probably take another 1, 2, maybe 3, 2 more chunks out of that after this one. There's really not much of the tree left. I'm gonna shut the GoPro off and charge it and warm it up in the truck a little bit. These batteries go pretty dang quickly. Just for what you've seen so far up to the video, we're down to about 35% of battery life. So get them charged back up and hopefully bring you back and we're doing some cool shit on the next tree. We'll watch them drop this one first. I kind of like watching these logs flop. It'd be nice for the landowners too. They cut these logs in half and they got good firewood size pieces. These are the perfect size. Look at that. Perfect. All we're doing is nicking branches on the way down. All these trees are still really good shape. So, all right guys, that'll do her for now. We'll bring you back for the next one.
I'll take the other rope now.
All right.
Tie it on.
Oh, sure. All right, you're golden. Come on, girl. Come over this way.
I got the blue rope.
Do ya? Okay. Damn thing.
Down.
Yeah. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Just fighting us.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Come on. No touchy touchy. Nice. No touchy touchy. Okay, keep letting her down. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, hold on, let me pull that other rope. It just doesn't want to play nicely.
No, it does not.
Oh, all right. All right, keep letting her down. That was a struggle and a half.
Yeah.
I am sure damn glad you put that other rope on there.
Yep. I figured I was gonna get all caught up in this stuff.
Yeah, you were right. All right, I'll get you your shit back here. What's going on with this thing here? God. There we go. Damn thing. Oh. Okay.
lure out.
Okay.
First, gotta get stuck in there.
Wow. Holy moly. I'm gonna wait around here from the other side. These little trees are just not conducive to this.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean, it's not where I thought it was gonna lay down.
Yeah.
But down is down, I suppose.
Not on the house.
That's right, anywhere but on the house is good. Ooh, nice. Wow, that's awesome. Those limbs really tired me out. I'm shot. Whew. It's a lot of manhandling to get those things through the understory. Nice. Well, folks, I apologize, but the camera died today, and I had her plugged in while we were getting things done. So, unfortunately, I did not have a lot of the wrap-up footage from the rest of the day. I only got about half our day covered, which is unfortunate. Tonight, I'm definitely going to be adding some batteries to my cart and ordering some more batteries for the GoPro. I'm sure it would be nice to have them switched out. But a recap of how the day went is I was pretty sad because everything went really smooth with that first job. All the wrap-up was perfect. Dropping the top of the second tree was perfect. Everything just went really well. So I was really bummed I didn't have the camera on. And then the second job, everything went well. But man, oh man, did I underestimate the time and effort that it would take us. I'm finding that when I give quotes when I'm in a really jolly mood, I tend to be overly optimistic about how fast myself and others can work. So, but everything went really well. And on the second job, we flagged in a trail that the landowners are thinking about putting in the spring. So I'm going to get them an estimate for that sent over next week. I would have liked to take you guys along for that too, but I had the GoPro charging in the car, unfortunately. So that's a wrap for today. I'll probably show you guys the brush that we collected from the second job. It actually ended up to be a whole trailer full, only because it was an oak, and it does not compress at all. Some other species and smaller thin branches you can kind of compact in the trailer, but oak, I've learned, is just a real pain. So coming home with a whole trailer full of brush, even though it's not very heavy. So it's about 4:15 right now. Gonna go home, got a couple calls to customers to make, have a couple emails to send, and then that should be a wrap on the night. That should be it. So Jarrett is headed home, go celebrate New Year's Eve, and I'm gonna celebrate New Year's Eve with a movie, a pizza, and laying around with Allie. Very, very excited to take the evening off here. It's been a long week, so thanks for stopping by, guys, and I'll give you a little shot of the brush, and that should be it. You should be all done for the day and done for the year. Puts a cap on 2022. What I'd like to do is within the next week, I'm going to be releasing another video. Oh, bumpy. Going to be releasing another video. I kind of want to just go over and have a recap of how the business grew, how things came to be, and go over a little of my personal work experience too before I ever even opened up the business. There are a lot of folks that I talk to, and we sit and visit, and I talk about my past work experience and what led me to open the business, and people really find it interesting. So I thought it would be a good thing to kind of get down and walk through how Dalkey Forestry came to be, where we're at, where we're headed, what some of my goals are, and just kind of do a year in review and then a little sum. So, all right, that'll do it for now, guys.